Okay, so right now you're gonna see that I'm gonna go for another shot, but I'm just waiting for more confirmation because first of all we have this reaction of the London first presented fairly gap. Okay, don't ask me why I choose that fairly gap or what. It just so happened it was there, and I just decided to use it because it's just experience. And this my first shot was stop out already because this was a 10 a.m. news. But as you can see, this midpoint of the week have not reached. Okay, it did not reach here, and then later it sharply rejected from it, and I am bearish. So this is everything I want to see, and I'm looking for a shot. So right now we are just trading inside of the first presented failure gap of 13th of June, which is this day, and I'm really looking for an entry right now because first of all we have bodies. This body close below the midpoint of the first presented failure gap already. So yeah, I was typing like okay, doing the first trade that was lowest hanging fruit, and there we have it, nice displacement, and my entry was so nice. It was right here, but anyways, no problem. It's the silver bullet. We have time. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:11. So I'm looking at this inside right now. It's trading inside of this BC and also the O pre-market buy side liquidity. So I'm looking at that to be a measuring gap because we also have this stacking conference, emergent failure gap, and also we have a O buy side. So 20 points, 21 points stop loss. That is the most that I can afford, and I'm just expecting a measuring gap here right now. So that's why I get ready the limit order right there. Just measuring. Yeah, pull out the quadrants of the BC because I want to see it as an inversion. And at first my take profit was here. But then looking at the 5 minute chart, okay, I don't have the 5 minute chart here, but looking at the 5 minute chart just made me realize that okay, this old London high is also the high of a 5 minute discount BC. That is enough for low hanging fruit, and I'm just trying to get out of my draw now. So as you can see, inversion failure gap, then price close below of the midpoint of the inversion failure gap. Okay, just going to show you. Yeah, and I'm just saying that I want to see a swing high here, right? I forget to mention. Right here, this 0.5 is the consequential encroachment of the buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So we close right under it, and I say that I want to see a swing high form. And ideally, I want to see the midpoint of that wick not touch. So a swing high that resembles a signature of weakness, and we have it. So right now is everything is good. Okay, I want to see expansion lower because if it does not expand for the next 5 minute, next few candles, I'm probably offside. And so just looking at my just pulling out quadrants again so I can manage my stop loss. Okay, so it's probably spending quite some time at the at here. So as long as we are above the taken pre-market O high, I am bullish. Okay, no, I'm bearish. So the trade is still good, and also it's better than break even already. And also my stop loss is okay. It's a little bit above the midpoint of this week because we do not need price to go back there already. And this is a rejection block, and we can see that we have a balanced price range right here, and boom, yeah. So everything was outlined as it goes, and a nice silver bullet entry here, very nice measuring gap. So here to here, why is it measuring gap? Because it's at the midpoint of my dealing range. Second trade, this is the second trade. It's just a continuation into a pre-market sell side. So buy side was already engaged, so sell side was likely, and I entered at a fair value gap during the silver bullet time, which is 10 to 11 a.m. New York time. Use the midpoint of it because I was expecting it to be a measuring gap also. So we have stacking confluence here, and I back like 44 points, so $88 at the better than break even trade, which I cover commission costs. Altogether I made $92. I would be lying if I said I don't feel anything, but man, I just made like quarter of my minimum wage. Is it quarter? 1.8 divided by 4. Yeah, I made almost quarter of my minimum wage in just one morning session. Yeah. Well, but this is still not that consistent yet that I can make my ends meet, so I prefer to do things on the safe side. And yeah, after so long, risk like less than 1% to make more than 2%. Pretty good. It was a pretty good trade, and I was very cautious because I was trading after a really big range overnight run, so I was contented with the trade. Yeah, so very contented with the profits, definitely. That's why I stopped immediately and just journal it. Yeah, so losing streak is off, and right now managing risk impeccably, and yeah, I can see myself getting out of my drawdown pretty easily as long as I do not make my drawdown any bigger than it need to be, and I stay to my profits target, like low hanging fruit objective. So second trade, because of the first trade, I really just take at the low hanging fruit. No doubt I knew that the sell side liquidity of pre-market is bound to be hit, but I just take it because we don't have to strive to be right to be profitable. That is the first rule to consistent trading, and until I have another contract, I will not be holding trades longer than I should be. Okay, because I'm still new. Definitely I'm still new, and I just want to make money. So I don't want to be right. I don't want to be, I get this big trade. I don't want all those kind of trades. I just want to trade with logic and consistency. So well done, Benjamin.